Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. I don't always tell you what you want to hear, but I tell you what you need to hear to make an informed decision. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through how CbDCs work in relation to how they're set up and offered by Ripple, and what relationship they have with the XRP token, and if they have the opportunity to pump the token over time. And the reason I want to walk you through this is because there's so much misinformation, and I personally feel that the more information and the more understanding you have about how Ripple is set up and how it relates to the XRP token, you'll be able to cut through all the hype and maybe be more informed when you decide to invest. Now, none of this is financial advice, and you can get most of the information I ever talk about from Ripple themselves. And I highly recommend, guys, go to ripple.com and surf around. They have all the information for the most part you need. This is like their third website in a couple of years. I love how they have the cross-border payments, the crypto liquidity, and the CbDC, at least for me, to understand, because I figured all this out the hard way with countless hours before they came up, but now it solidifies my understanding, and I just want to share that with you guys. But this particular video that I'm going to show you can go there to ripple.com and watch the full video. I'm just going to show you part of it so you'll understand it, and then we'll talk about it. Here we go.
More specifically, we help governments build and launch central bank digital currencies, or CbDCs. They are national currencies powered by modern technology that is secure, centralized, and scalable. And these CbDCs will enable central banks to implement their monetary policies in more efficient and effective ways. The Ripple team brings a wealth of expertise to every new CbDC solution, working with hundreds of financial institutions, policymakers, and regulators. Our solutions facilitate billions of dollars in cross-border payments around the globe. Ripple's CbDC solution is based upon one of the most reliable, sustainable, and open-source blockchain protocols, the XRP Ledger, XRPL. The XRP Ledger technology is perfect for CbDC blockchain applications. It's fast, with transactions complete in 2 to 3 seconds. It's easily customizable and programmable. It's reliable, having closed over 72 million ledgers since 2012. The ledger's native functionality for issuing digital currencies also reduces the need for bespoke programming and reduces risk. Finally, the technology is sustainable as one of the first carbon-neutral blockchains. Each pilot is completely customizable and shaped to the needs of the central bank by an expert team. Here's how it works. Each nation's CbDC is hosted on a private version of the XRP Ledger. Access by participants is granted by the administrator and fully secure. Using Ripple's CbDC solution, the central bank has full control over supply, allowing them to increase supply or redeem it. And through a standard API and multiple SDKs, integration into existing systems is simplified and suitable for traditional and non-traditional participants. Additionally, the central bank can issue other assets and allow participants like commercial banks to do so. The central bank can also authorize who holds the currency on the ledger, whether that's held directly by consumers or through commercial banks. Transactions typically settle in seconds compared to days, making CbDCs suitable for use cases like retail point of sale. This can open the door for real-time salary payments and collection of tax at point of sale, which gets funds to an institution or a consumer faster while eliminating debt risks. CbDC data is fully controlled and auditable by a central bank, allowing for its analysis in support of monetary policy. And the data maintains transaction privacy while still allowing for regulators to monitor for criminal activities. Finally, a Ripple-designed CbDC can provide a means to bridge disparate currencies through XRP. Its inherent interoperability can allow for connection with other central bank ledgers for efficient cross-asset and cross-border transactions. This can be done with cross-issuance, using XRP as a bridge currency or via cross-ledger communication protocols. This reduces the risk that institutions are forced to accept when transacting across multiple networks or currencies.
Now, hopefully that made sense to you guys. I wish they would have had this video a while back, because it would have saved me so much time to understand. But here's my point that I want everyone to take away from this video. You know, like I said, we get so much misinformation, and you might hear something that says, you know, Ripple just signed with so-and-so country to do their CbDC. Well, that is phenomenal news, and there is no downside of that news for Ripple. However, that being said, that ledger can be used with or without XRP. It can be configured a lot of different ways. Now, that being said, if you understand how ODL works and how Ripple sets up accounts with Ripple's escrow, that does nothing to pump the token. That news may pump the token, but the ODL, when added to a CbDC for liquidity, basically all those transactions are going to go through the Ripple escrow, and whatever transpires, all the profit basically goes to Ripple's bottom line. So it is not the opportunity that people think to send XRP token to the moon. It's still very positive, and there are a lot of things that will pump XRP, but the CbDCs are not necessarily a huge item that will do that. Now, that being said, guys, I want you to share this video with everyone, because as you saw in there, and I hope this never comes to America, but as you saw that screen with the data, that means once your country is set up, let's just say it's a digital American dollar, right? CbDC, right? So when we go to the bank, we're transpiring everything going in and out. That means everything, and I mean everything, is linked to that. All they got to do is type in like your name, address, ever how they have it set up, and they're going to be able to see every single transaction that you've made. Let's say it gets political, which we know is very possible, and they don't like who you voted for. Well, they can just type that in and watch it go to your friends, your family, and then type in theirs, and they can just track every single thing you've ever done. Also, if they don't like the way you voted, they don't think that you should buy, say, a gas-powered car, or maybe you have too much money, or you didn't account for whatever, then not only can they cancel your account and shut it down, they can transfer in and out of it. Guys, it is horrible for the future. Now, I pull for any crypto that gets the account because it's got to set on something. The odds are a lot of these are going to go very private and have access to nothing. They'll probably use like an XRP ledger or something like that. But you don't have to use the XRP token. So I think that will be not used, I don't know, half the time. And I really don't know. But I do know governments, and governments want to have it as private and no eyes but theirs to be able to see it. And not that the XRP token has a lot of eyes on it. It is decentralized as a token, but the supply is in a corporation's escrow account. That's the part I'm guessing they won't like. But anyway, guys, hopefully y'all understood this. If you don't understand how ODL works or how cross-border payments work, I'll leave those videos that I've created down in the description. I just want you guys to have a lot of knowledge, all the knowledge you can, especially if you're invested in XRP or you're thinking about it. you know, I want you to have all the information so that when you hear all the hype that we hear every day, you'll understand, hopefully, what you're listening to or what you're hearing or seeing. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Let me know what you think in the comments section. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We want you to be part of this community. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And either way, guys, share this and hit that like button. Now, this isn't financial advice, but I think that Ripple is one of the best risk reward trades to start stacking in this bear market and sell after the SEC announcement. Now, like I said, not financial advice. You may want to hold on to it, but it's going to pump, especially if they win. I recommend selling into that pump. Some people might tell you that XRP is going to 10,000. You'd be crazy to sell. Well, I'll let you make that decision. Again, not financial advice. But that's all I got for you guys. Again, not financial advice, but get to stacking. Take care, guys.